Radio Raheem on the red carpet with Oscar De La Hoya, answering some of these press questions. We're going to dip in and then we'll get our one-on-one.
He's a funny guy, actually. We were down in ESPN and they asked him, like, what do you think about the other fight that they're doing 3 weeks before? And he was like, oh, if you want to see funny fight, then watch that fight. If you want to see real fight. That's right. He's a funny guy, you know. It's like Mexican style, and I love the guy. He's a funny guy. He's good for boxing.
Right. We need more characters like him in boxing.
Oscar.
Thank you for making this fight happen. And for shutting the mouths of a lot of people who said that Canelo was ducking GGG for many years, which we know now isn't true. How did the fight come about? I'm interested. Did you call Tom? How did it come about?
Well, I had mentioned that I was going to call Tom right after Amir Khan, and which I did. And since that time, it just took a few months to make. I mean, these types of fights, take some time. Take some time to make, and it wasn't an easy negotiation, but we finally have it here, and September 16th it's going to be fun.
It's going to be amazing. I know.
Hey, Oscar, last time that we spoke, you crowned yourself the savior of boxing. Well, we can see the excitement here and have the anticipation of a fight finally made. After at least 2, even 3 years of people clamoring for this fight, why now? What made now the time to make Triple G Canelo?
It's perfect. September 16th has always been, historically, been the best date for any types of fights to happen, to take place. You go back to Julio Cesar Chavez days, my days, and now it's Canelo's era. Now this is Canelo's time, and we're extremely happy that we can take over these dates and create a mega super event on September 16th.
There's been so much discussion, like you just said, the negotiations were tough, about how these negotiations shook out. Is Triple G now a bigger star, a big enough star? That you were saying before that he wasn't bankable, he didn't have the kind of draw. Now is he on the level of Canelo?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, he's there. He's there. I mean, look, people know him. I mean, everybody chants his name. People love him. He fills up Madison Square Garden in the East Coast when he fights. Look, he just came off a tremendous fight with Jacobs. Both guys, when they step inside the ring, I mean, it's going to be a huge mega event. And but most importantly, the reason why I made this fight is because it's going to be an action-packed fight that's going to deliver.
And you, like, as a promoter, this has probably got to be your greatest accomplishment, not just because you've got this fight and it's so anticipated, but because it seems like you really won in the negotiations. It's being reported there's a 70-30 split. Is there a rematch clause as well?
I mean, nobody won in the negotiations. Everybody has their fair share. That's the bottom line. I think look, this fight was made for the fans, and the fans were asking for it, and I'm glad that we finally made them.
Is there a rematch clause?
Thanks, Rocky.
Somewhat.
One more. Yeah, give me one more. Wait, give me one more. Give me one more. There, obviously, Canelo, you want him to be the premier draw in boxing. You're on the 16th. You're on Cinco de Mayo, and obviously there's some kind of animosity between Mayweather and you, having put his fight so close to yours. You wanting people to ban or boycott his fight. He put it right on the same date as Cotto Kamagai, and just a few weeks from Triple G Canelo. Has there been any discussion with him about it, and are you considering even changing the date of Cotto?
No. I'll be, look, all the fight fans will be able to watch a real fight for free on HBO with Miguel Cotto and Kamagai, so that's what I'll be doing August 26th.
Thanks, Go ahead.
Radio Raheem with Oscar De La Hoya, the Golden Boy.